spent 5 hours on my shelf project. I drew a picture, something I'd been able to do since I was 3. But when I was 3, I could see a picture in my head, and after a little bit of work, it would be there on paper. Now, for this project, I stared at a computer screen and drew what I saw there. Of course, the problem could just be that as I've gotten older, I've become less creative. It's a bit of getting older. But I think the problem is the computer screen itself. Technology is undermining our creativity and our imagination. Of course, I'm not going to argue the positive impacts of technology. There are video games that can help veterans with PTSD, and there are also video games that can promote world peace. There's a diesel engine in Mali that reduces the workload of women and allows them to pursue an education. Technology can also just be called a tool. We use it, it doesn't control us. Nathan Yan, a high school senior, spends 5 hours a day on his computer, but takes 5 AP classes and participates in his Model UN and writes for his school newspaper. It's also relatively easy to unplug. 2 students at University High School in San Francisco have done just that and have deactivated their Facebook accounts. However, technology changes the way we process information and changes our creativity. People who multitask lose abilities for creativity and deep thought. In Feed, Titus's friends are unable to imagine a world beyond their feed. Titus's friends Callista and Loga have picked up a new fashion based on riots in the 1960s and 70s. However, they have no idea what started the riot and have no idea that the sources of their fashions could be any more important than just having the fashion. When asked what started the Watts riot, which is what her t-shirt is based on, Callista doesn't know. She thinks it's just a riot, just the beginning of a fashion. Now, we today are not that bad, but we are using technology unnecessarily. Jeffrey Kahane, a New York Philharmonic conductor, has conducted a Mozart piece entirely off his iPad, something that he really did not need to do. Bruce Friedman, a medical blogger, has lost his ability for deeper thinking and focusing skills, unable to read a blog more than 3 paragraphs long. This is reflected in Feed. Within 30 seconds, Titus and I hear an UpCar ad, a TV show, an ad for a new fashion, and a new song. He won't remember any of these, but it won't matter because he'll hear them all again within about a few hours. This is happening to us today as well. Technology is changing the way we think, and a typical family, the teenage boys are woken up each morning by receiving a text message. Their parents have described them as having umbilical cords right to their chargers. Now, seeing as when you're a baby, an umbilical cord is the reason you're living, what does that mean for us today? Because if we are connected to our chargers and we cannot live without our phones, what does that mean for our creativity and our imagination?